Alright guys, I'm going to show you now how to build the Fancy Feast cat food can stove. And really it's just three pieces. You got your Fancy Feast cat food can here. This small can here is a tomato paste can. And then inside, wrapped around that, this is actually carbon felt. But when I went to go price the carbon felt at Lowe's, I had forgotten how expensive it is. It was about $18 for an 18 by 24 inch piece of that. And even though, you know, that works very well, still a little bit on the high side when I considered the fact that a fiberglass cloth, 8 square feet, was only $6 and some change. So we're going to be building ours tonight using fiberglass cloth, okay? So how it all started was I've been thinking about building another stove now for quite some time. I'd like to have another stove to maybe throw in a different bag that I can leave in my truck. And sometimes, you know, you just want to make a cup of coffee. Maybe in a parking lot someplace, you're sitting, you're waiting on something, and you got a bottle of water, you got your little stove, your little cook kit with you. Sometimes you might just want to sit on the tailgate and make some coffee, or maybe warm up something. So anyway, I'm outside in the back by the trash can, and my neighbor comes over, and we got to talking, and he's dumping his trash in the trash can, and he tore open the bag and let it all fall out to make sure there were no recyclables in there. And lo and behold, these two pieces fell out of the bag. And this is exactly what you need to build a Fancy Feast cat food can stove. You got your can here, and this is a tomato paste can, and if you'll notice, they fit perfectly together to make the stove. All we're going to have to do is take our hacksaw. I've already marked the spot right here. We're going to take our hacksaw, we're going to cut that off, and we're going to smooth it out just a little bit. We're going to take our hole punch some holes in it, and we're going to take our fiberglass cloth and we're going to wrap it around here about twice, and it's going to be finished, okay? So rather than bore you with everything, I'm just going to go ahead and build the stove, and then I'll take it apart and I'll show you exactly what I did, okay? Okay, so we took our fiberglass cloth out of the bag, and I cut a strip, just a small piece, not large, and I'm going to have to probably fold this over 3 times to make sure that I take up enough space between the cans. And we took our tomato paste can here and our little hacksaw, and we cut it. So this is the bottom, and I set that aside, and I just took the top, and all I did with this piece to smooth that out was went outside on the concrete and just scraped it on the concrete just a little bit to get it to kind of smooth out. And as you can see, here's the finished one. This is my old one, and this is going to be the new one, and they are virtually identical. The only difference is this one is going to have the lesser expensive fiberglass cloth, and this one is has the carbon felt inside. When I am finished, I'm guessing that because of the cost of that fiberglass cloth, I'm going to have less than 50 cents in this whole deal, because I found these 2 cans in the trash. So let's go ahead and proceed with the next step. The next thing that we're going to do is take a little hole punch. These are like 97 cents at Walmart, and as you can see on the old one here, there are a total of 3 holes that have been punched in the top of this can. That's for airflow, so that too much compression doesn't build up. And we're just going to reach in here and go ahead and punch us a few holes. There's one. I think I'll go right over here on this side. Okay, so as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 holes, and now what I'm going to do is on the bottom of this, I'm going to punch 4 holes in the can, but I'm not going to go all the way. I'm not going to make a full circle. I'm just going to notch out the bottom to give the fuel someplace for it to go, so that it can. Do you see how I did that? Notch that out. I want the fuel to be able to seep through there. So there's 1, 2, do one more right here. There's 4. Okay. Now, next step is, this stuff frays really easy, so you want to try to be real careful with it. If you got any real long strays of fiberglass coming off, just go ahead and, you know, try to get them out of the way, or when you roll this up, roll them up toward the inside. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, and there you go. Let's go ahead and try it out. I'm only going to put about a ½ ounce in there because I really don't want to burn that much fuel. There you go. As you can see, it's burning. Now there is some glue and things that's still on the can, and I think that that's burning a little bit more than probably what it should right now. So that's why there's such a orange and purple flame in there. But that'll burn off pretty soon, and it's going to look just like the other one. So there you have it. Fancy Feast cat food can stove. Only weighs an ounce and cheap. Okay, it's been burning now for, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, and as you can see, it's burning real good. And if I wanted to now, I could go ahead and put some water in my pot, and I could go ahead and set my pot right on there, and it would boil that water in a very, very short amount of time. It doesn't take long, and it works very well, very, very economical. So. Oh, that's plenty hot enough.